Hi everybody, welcome to another Chats with Chaudhry. I hope you're safe and well. Today I'm delighted to be joined by Johannes Reich from Microcoat, who is moderating one of the tracks at the upcoming Pharmalab Congress, which runs in Neuss in Düsseldorf from the 22nd to 23rd. So I'm catching up with Johannes today to actually get a bit more in-depth look at the upcoming event and talk more about the track he's covering. So Johannes, first of all, good morning. How are you?
Good morning, Rizwan. Very good. Thank you for this interview, and I will look forward to have a great discussion with you in the next minutes.
Fantastic. And where are you calling in from today?
So I'm calling in today from bioMérieux, where I'm located at Microcoat.
Brilliant. Now, before we start talking about Pharmalab, for people not familiar with yourself, can you give me a quick overview of your background and also what track you're actually moderating, if I get my teeth right, moderating at Pharmalab in a couple of weeks?
So yeah, well, my name is Johannes Reich, and I'm in the field of endotoxins and pyrogens, and I'm doing their research since a decade and working on the next generation methods and improving the methods and also making them ready for the actual use. And with this, I was supporting the ECA to get an excellent agenda for this year's Pharmalab. And we will come through it, and we have excellent presentations, talks from academia, from companies, from vendors, covering the whole area of endotoxin pyrogen detection.
Brilliant. And from your perspective, as you said, you've been helping the ECA. And for people who are not familiar with the ECA, who are the ECA?
The ECA is a European organization supporting or assisting the pharmaceutical industry, especially in our field, the microbiology groups, in order to giving advice and making or giving advice to make testing better and products in the end safe. So there is a long story. Come to the Pharmalab. Axel Schröder will give us more details what the organization is doing, but in the end, it helps us and supports us in industry to make products better and safer.
Brilliant. Now, obviously, you said that you are moderating the endotoxin track. So for people who've not been to Pharmalab, I mean, what sort of topics are you covering within that? And obviously, as someone who's helped get the content together for the track as well, what are some of the trends that have been highlighted by the tracks for this year's Pharmalab?
Yeah, there are some big topics. The first big topic is the monocyte activation test. So you all know the first test for detecting pyrogens in industry and still present is the rapid pyrogen test. And so this test, of course, will be more and more replaced by the monocyte activation test, an assay which is not using any animals for testing. So it's an in vitro test, and the test method itself is more than 10 years old, but now it has found its way into industries, into our QC labs. And at Pharmalab, we will have some case studies, how firms are using the assay already. We will see also about the challenges. Always, if you have a new method, there are challenges, and experts will share their challenges and experiences. But we will also see some advancement, new improvements of the assay. Different vendors have improved the assay. There, I'm quite excited to see what is the next and what is the next generation. For example, different sources of cells, which have been always debated. So this is one block and one major block of the Pharmalab. And then the second is about BET testing, bacterial endotoxin tests, and the related modern methods like the recombinant tests.
Sure.
And there we will have also case studies by users using recombinant factor C assays, also in combination with automation. And we will have, of course, the topic of low endotoxin recovery. So this can also not miss. In the past years, it was more intense discussed, but still it's there. We have to deal with it. And we will have also presentations about the case of low endotoxin recovery, how to deal with it, and how to solve it and get finally regulatory approval. So also very important. And yeah, this was at one point regulatory approval. We have regulators present, so the FDA will share their opinions and thoughts about the methods, about the issues we have there. As well, we have delegates from the European Pharmacopoeia. We get there also insights about the thinking of the EP. And last but not least, we have also a presentation from academia to get a better understanding of our analyte. So we talk always about endotoxins, but what is it? Endotoxin is a very diverse group of molecules. And so to make a proper analytics, we have to really understand how it looks like. And there will be also some information and data giving us more understanding about endotoxin, what we need to detect and what has to be the best way absent, not contaminating our products.
Brilliant. And I've got to ask you, Annex 1, the update was published, obviously, finally at the end of August. So has that impacted endotoxin testing at all?
Of course, this is also a very good point. We will have also a further presentation covering the Annex 1 and the impact on endotoxin testing. And for sure, the Annex, I mean, we have all heard about it, and we have all learned about it, and some are sweating about it. But endotoxin is one part, and we need a holistic approach to detect the endotoxins. And it's an important part, yes. But not the main part, but it's an important one.
Right. And apart from your particular track, what other tracks are there at Pharmalab in a couple of weeks?
Sorry, could you repeat?
So apart from the track that you're moderating in terms of endotoxins and so on, what are some of the other main tracks running at Pharmalab?
Yeah, it's all about microbiology. So all you need if you are in a QC lab in a pharmaceutical company, then you get there the best advice, especially focus on rapid methods. So this is also a hot topic discussed over years, but now those methods get more and more into the daily use, and you will see there a lot of presentations, a lot of colleagues sharing their knowledge. And it's always the same. If you have a new method, just putting it in the lab doesn't work that easy. So there are challenges. And this is the platform at Pharmalab to exchange and see how to implement new methods or to improve existing methods, just with the goal to make quality control better and better. So we are good, but still not good enough.
Well, that's a good ambition to have. Now, you have obviously been involved with Pharmalab for a long time. So from your perspective, you've seen the changes of the event over the years. So from your perspective, what is so great about the event that makes you want to be involved both as a moderator and as a visitor and delegate at the event?
Well, this is a very good question. So I think I attended already the first Pharmalab, which was organized, and since this time I have been always there and learned a lot, as there is that a diverse group of people present. On one hand, giving insights into the work, and also having a very loose chat and discuss in the evening after presentations or in the breaks with the presenters, or also just walking through the exhibition hall, having their information about new technologies, or just meet existing partners. And so for me, the Pharmalab is one of the best meetings for this area. And as we have people from all areas, and it's a very, very convenient place to meet and exchange. So yeah, I mean, maybe this is the most important part of the Pharmalab, to have the networking. So on one hand, we have the presentations, we have the talks, we have the question and answer sessions, but then we have also the networking. And I mean, we all know this is an important part, and especially during the times after COVID, having had lockdowns, was difficult to meet people face to face. So I really appreciate this year's Pharmalab, as this is the first one again after COVID, so to speak, to get together, meet old friends, meet new friends then. And yeah, I can only recommend to join the Pharmalab if you are in this field, and get there, suck up the information you can get, and enjoy the exchange.
Fantastic. And the food also is very good. Axel would remind me that, because he always invests a lot of money in making sure that the food is very good at Pharmalab as well. So
it's good and bad. So you eat too much. So there are too many breaks with excellent food.
Yeah, that as well. Well, look, Johannes, thank you very much for that. So there you go, viewers. If you are involved in microbiology and you can make it, and you haven't registered yet for Pharmalab, you still can, as the link is going to be above the video. And then hopefully I can get to see you too, as well as Johannes, in a couple of weeks' time in Noos on the 22nd and 23rd. So thank you very much, Johannes, for taking the time to talk to me this morning. I really appreciate it. I wish you a fantastic build up to the event, because I know that you have to prepare for it as much as anything else, and also as part of the committee and doing the moderating, you have to be well prepared to know all the presentations are ready and who's speaking and so on. So good luck with the event as well itself, and I look forward to catching up with you in person in Noos in a couple of weeks' time. And viewers, thank you for watching, and I hope you found that interesting. As I said, check out the links above the video to find out more. And if you've got any questions actually for Johannes on the event or about endotoxin testing, I'm sure he'll be more than happy to answer any, so put them in the comment below as well. So Johannes, once again, thank you very much. And viewers, thank you for watching. And until next time, as always, stay well and stay safe. Bye-bye.